Welcome to Teller Time with your high-energy tag team of Tom and Charlie, coming to you from the Pikes Peak Community Center, located on the corner of Highway 24 and 67. November has arrived, bringing crisp mountain air, frosty and possibly snowy mornings, and the promise of winter just around the corner. As the days grow shorter and the nights colder, we gather together to celebrate the warmth of the community and the traditions that make this season special. From honoring Thanksgiving with gratitude, family, and friends, to thanking all those who have served in the military, law enforcement, or any branch of duty. Your courage, sacrifice, and commitment to protecting our communities and our nation will never be forgotten. November is a month of reflections, celebration, and anticipation. We're honored and thankful to have the opportunity to bring you this podcast weekly on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, or Apple. And please like or subscribe if you like us. Hopefully it gives you an inside look at the families and camaraderie behind Teller Strong. Teller Time is proudly sponsored by the Ute Pass Historical Society, reminding us of the rich heritage that grounds us as we look forward to the days and holidays ahead. So bundle up, pour or grab yourself something warm, and join us for stories, local happenings, updates, connections, and a few things that make you go, This is Teller Time. Here we are, late November and almost December. So many organizations, so many needs, all with their own priorities, but all focusing on helping others. There are many groups, as I stated, but one group that stands out in my mind, not just because I'm a member, but because of the profound effect and reach it has worldwide. And there's so many that don't even know about it. It's called Kiwanis International. It was founded back in 1915 and has over 600,000 members worldwide across more than 80 countries. Their mission is to serve kids, children, and communities through volunteerism, leadership development, and partnerships. And I'm fortunate enough today to have someone with us who's going to enlighten us a bit more about Kiwanis International. She's not just a friend, but she's also the current newly elected president of Kiwanis International, overseeing the Ute Pass Woodland Park Kiwanis located right here in Teller County. She's none other than Heidi Yeley. Hello and welcome to Teller Time. Tell us about your involvement with Kiwanis International and when did it start?
Good morning, Tom. Glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me. And I can't wait to talk about Ute Pass Woodland Park Kiwanis and Kiwanis International. So our club, Ute Pass Kiwanis, has been around 37 years. We have about 52 members currently. Far reach, we have some from Monument and Colorado Springs that come up every week and meet with us, to Florissant, Cripple Creek, and everywhere in between. So we've got a great reach with regards to our members. We have members that have been with us still to this day, that started the organization 37 years ago. And we appreciate what they did for creating this club and what they still continue to do for the club today. So I'm just here to share some of the great things that we get to do with regards to our community, helping youth and families throughout Teller County, and we even reach a little bit into Lake George, as we've got some things really great going on there as well. So just a little bit about some of the reach that we have. We do quarterly grants to nonprofits that support youth and families here in the community. Historically, for the last couple years, when Shannon Anderson was president last year, she started this, and I'm continuing this on as president. We give away up to $5,000 in grants. Some of the recipients of those are the Aspen Mine Center, Divide Mountain Explorers, Colorado Phoenix Project, Woodland Park High School Thespian Group, Lake George Charter School. We also give away up to $20,000 in high school scholarships, and those go to universities, colleges, trade schools, anything that our seniors are interested in that will continue to further and develop their education. So those are some of the big things we do, and the money that comes from those comes from our monthly bingos, which is something we've been doing for years. And it's just an amazing opportunity for the community to come together. Last month we had 122 people come to bingo, and we just have amazing fun. We have a theme every month. We do costume contests and give away all of these scholarships and grants as a result of our bingo program.
So what day and time is bingo usually happening?
So generally bingo is the third Thursday of every month because we have Christmas and our Breakfast with Santa program in December. We're actually doing it the second Thursday in December. So that'll be December 11th. It starts at 6:30 at the Ute Pass Cultural Center.
And you have food trucks, you have alcohol available, so it's a pretty fun time for everyone, including the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, yeah, let's digress for a minute. So you have a daughter involved in Kiwanis International. And again, Kiwanis International is a great group for kids, awesome group for kids to get involved. So you can tell us a little bit about your daughter and what kid/teen programs you have available.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a sophomore in college now, and she is in our Circle K program there in Montana at her university, which is the college leadership program. But she actually started her freshman year in high school. We have what's called service leadership programs, or SLPs, and these service leadership programs are at all of our schools here in Teller County and also reach into Lake George Charter School. Jerry Reffel got that one started last year with our elementary kids, and then I started the middle school, high school leadership programs this year in Lake George. And these programs are simply what they're stated for. They're service leadership programs. We do a lot of community projects. We do cleanups throughout the community, make birdhouses and share those throughout the community. We do a lot of fundraising so that we can send kids to other leadership programs. Last year, the K-Kids at Lake George Charter School raised almost $400 selling hot chocolate in the morning. Yeah, and helped pay for the activity bus at Lake George Charter School. But it reaches far and wide with all of the schools from elementary, and it starts at second grade all the way through high school here in Teller County. And then, like I said, we also have Kiwanis International has a leadership program called Circle K, which goes into college. And so my daughter started her freshman year, and she was like a lot of kids, very introverted, very quiet, trying to find herself. It was a newer school for her, and she went from middle school to high school. And so that's kind of a scary time, trying to reinvent who she is, what she's going to do for the next 4 years, who her people are. And I said, honey, just jump into some programs at school. And because I was already in Kiwanis here in Teller County, I've been in the club for 6 years. And she said, well, we've got this leadership program called K-Kids for the elementary, and Builders Club for the middle school, and Key Club for the high school. So I think I'll join Key Club. And she did, and it changed her life. Almost immediately it changed her life because she found her people. She was able to continue to volunteer with some of the things that we did with our club up here, but also she was able to find her people and do a lot of fundraising and giving back to the community with these service leadership programs.
So if she were here, what would she say the benefits she has seen in herself, the changes in her, and what have you seen as her mom? What kind of changes have you seen in her?
I think we'd say the same thing. Self-confidence is the primary one. And then just learning the skill to do speeches. She was doing board meetings in 10th grade. She elevated not just on her board at her Key Club at her school, but she also took it a step further and became secretary and treasurer locally in our or district-wide. And so that allowed her more leadership skills, more leadership programs, and then built the confidence to do board meetings. And she flew to California and did an international conference and did some teachings there with some other kids that were newer into Key Club. So the confidence, just being able to speak in a very articulated way that was professional. And here she is in middle school and high school doing these things. And then it gave her the opportunity to teach others. And the satisfaction that she got from that opportunity was just endless. And to this day, she still has kids that are younger than her that she was mentoring through high school that reach out to her, and now they're doing district positions, and they're continuing to grow and elevate who they are and what they do.
So public speaking is definitely a big thing with these kids, and self-confidence is at the top of the list with any kid, even adults. I mean, lacking in self-confidence. So this definitely gives them a boost, the kick in the butt to just be proud of themselves and how to just talk in public and use full sentences and not texting. So that's good. That's one of many, I'm sure, success stories that Kiwanis has with the kids. So that's really incredible to hear. So yes, definitely Kiwanis is something for kids to get involved in. Kiwanis participates in many events throughout the year, but I think the crowning jewel is the one that is getting ready to happen next Saturday, December 6th at the Ute Pass Cultural Center starting at 8 a.m. Give us a little talk about that, Heidi.
Yeah, this is definitely one of our flagship opportunities that we have annually, along with Krabby Tax Night, which is in April. So December 6th, Ute Pass Cultural Center from 8 to 11 a.m. We do Breakfast with Santa. And this is something that our senior members have started years ago. We continue on every year. It's a pretty well-oiled machine, but it takes a village to put on.
So how many years has this been going on, do you think?
I think about 25.
25 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it takes about 6 months to plan from beginning to end. So we usually start this in the summer planning. And like I said, it's a pretty well-oiled machine. We don't change a lot from year to year. We just sometimes add a few things or take a few things out that as our community needs change, we have to evolve with that. But we will start setting up at 4 a.m. on Saturday, December 6th. We'll get our tent ready for cooking. And we have wonderful sponsors. The biggest one that we have that we greatly appreciate every year is Grandmother's Kitchen, and they donate all of the pancakes and sausage for the actual event. And then we have other partners here in the community as well that donate coffee and other goods that we need for the day. But again, it takes a village. We have Teller County Sheriff deputies who are serving. We will have our firefighters there serving alongside of Teller County. We have people from all over community, not just our members, non-members, and then we have our SLP, our Service Leadership Program kids, coming from all of our schools and do shifts, and they get to come and help clean the tables or guide kids through the line with Santa or give them toys. And so it's just an amazing event. It's so heartfelt. We get to collect letters and send those out to Santa. And we have Mrs. Claus who's handing out cookies. We have face painting. We also have games. But the opportunity and experience can last a couple hours. And I will say pre-COVID, we used to have 1,200 kids coming through. Our numbers have steadily increased from year to year. Last year we had about 950, so we're hoping for more this year. But it's for anyone and everyone. It's not just for kids. But we do have obviously a lot of parents and grandparents that bring their kids or grandkids. And it's just a couple hours of good, wholesome fun and just so much to do. And it just warms your heart, whether you're there to get some warm breakfast or you're there to volunteer. It's just an amazing opportunity for our community.
It is quite a production, just even to see the sweaters, the ugly sweaters, the hats, the lights, and just the energy of the little kids. Everyone's, even the adults have energy. It's early enough in the season just to start, the mind going and getting the festive hearts and the Christmas cheer going and just showing up. You can show up in your pajamas and fuzzy slippers, which is what most people do. But it is quite, if you have never been, it's a free event, and you can definitely enjoy seeing and tasting some good food. And you never know who you'll see serving up food, pouring coffee, flipping pancakes. But it is an intense community involvement program, and you'll see everyone or anyone there. And that's what Kiwanis is. It's a community-driven group of people that their focus pretty much is just on the kids and just pulling everyone together. So that is, again, December 6th, 8 a.m. to 11 at the Ute Pass Cultural Center. So that will wrap up the year. And then what do we have? What are we looking at for the new year? I know we've been talking about a few things.
Yeah, so we'll continue to have our monthly bingos, of course. And we have a few new themes this year coming up, so we're really excited about that. And so those will continue to be the third Thursday of the month in January and every month going forward. We also have our Krabby Tax Night, which is April 15th. That's a big event for us. That's a big fundraiser for us. It's all you can eat crab. You get an hour We're going to expand to some corporate seating this year based on the demand that we've had from our community members. So we're excited to continue to grow and expand that event. And then even we're a proud sponsor of the Parade of Lights, which is the evening of Breakfast with Santa too. So we'll be doing that. And then something new this year, we're not going to do Taste of Grapes, which is something we normally have done in February. We're going to still utilize our partners with that opportunity, but we're going to do it in September. And based on a request from members and community people as well, we're going to do an Oktoberfest, and that'll be the third weekend in September. So that'll be a new event for us. It'll be at the Cultural Center. We're excited for that, and that'll help with our fundraising this year as well.
So authentic Oktoberfest, foods, costumes, music, et cetera, et cetera. Are you hoping?
Yes.
All of it.
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be something definitely good to look forward into September. All right. Let's discuss maybe membership options. Why should people join Kiwanis?
You know, our community pulls together in such wonderful ways in times of need, but the need actually is all the time. And I think we really love to have good-hearted people that are in it for the right reasons to help and support kids and families in our community. And we have a lot of quiet heroes in our community that already do those things, but coming together as a group and meeting and brainstorming on ideas, thoughts, how we should utilize our money that we make from our various events. It's just a sense of family. And we have people who we've just increased our membership 10 members in the last 2 months. And so we're continuing to evolve and grow there. And we have something for everybody. So, you know, we have the morning meeting, which is at Roy's Barbecue at 6:45 in the morning. And we usually have on a regular day 20-25 people there. And then we also have what we call Kiwanis After Dark, and that's our more social evening club for those who don't want to get up real early. And we do that the second Tuesday of every month. The next one will be December 9th at Wines of Colorado. And so there's a meeting for everybody, whether you want to do the evening or the morning. And we have members that, you know, just come and pay because they want that money going back to kids. And we may only see them once a year at Breakfast with Santa. And that's okay. We're a no-guilt club. We're here to have fun. We are volunteers, and we always have to remember that. But we have something for everyone, and everything we do is for the kids.
So that is good. You've got those two clubs, and it's you know, quite a bunch of good energy people. Maybe making some new friends is what it's all about. I am, after being pushed and nudged and dragged along a little bit, yes, I'm excited to get back into it. The Kiwanis After Dark, the social part of it is because, yeah, I'm more of a social bird, but it's just the energy and the people that you see, and you know, your tribe of people, and their whole focus is kids, and they're smiling and they're laughing and they're talking, and it's just, you know, a good way to, you know, brainstorm on your own personal ideas or to talk to someone or meet someone new. I mean, you know, the possibilities are endless there. So yes, like I said, it took me a while to get the engine going again, but I'm excited to be part of the Kiwanis group because there is a lot that can be done in the community still. And our focus is the kids, and these kids that are what they're going through right now, what they have, you know, up and coming, the whole mental health concept. You know, it's good mental health for adults just to laugh and drink and socialize. But when you pull the kids into it, that is, you know, that's our target market, is these kids, building them up and showing them what Kiwanis is all about. So that's some good information on that. How do we get contact information? How do we join? What is the website? And like you said, the next meeting is free for people to come to, whether it's morning at Roy's Barbecue at 6:45, and that date is what?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday morning, 6:45, Roy's Barbecue, and then the Kiwanis After Dark. It does change, you know, occasionally from the points of where you're meeting, but right now it is, you said 5:30 on December 9th?
Yeah, is
Okay.
the second Tuesday of December,
Okay.
the 9th, at 5:30 at Wines, Colorado.
So joining, they can just come and say hi and talk with anyone.
Yeah, come and have fun. Even if it is 6:45 in the morning, we have a lot of laughs. We really enjoy one another's company. It's just a lot of good people who are there to help kids here in Teller County and across the world. And some of the other things that we do, that we get together and work on, every year we donate to UPRAD, our ambulance service here. We've done that for many years, and our money always goes to things with the kids. So something regarding pediatrics with UPRAD and helping and supporting their needs. This year we donated $800 to them to help with some of their child restraint seats that they needed.
You do bed in the bag? Is that something?
We don't do that anymore. We've just taken on some other things, and we've found that we do we're in the middle of our coat, hat, and glove drive right now. We'll continue to do that through December, and we have boxes at various locations throughout the community. And then we also just finished a non-perishable food drive, and we donated $4,000 to help with buying non-perishable food for our members here in the community. So we've just shifted from Sweet Dreams in a Bag that we've done in the past and worked with Aspen Mind Center on to some of those other activities and events that have helped serve kids in other ways.
So there's a lot going on almost every month. Kiwanis has their hands or fingers or people involved in something at least once a month it seems like. So that builds, that just makes you feel good. It gives you that warm fuzzy feeling, and every now and then we all need to have that. We need to find that warm fuzzy feeling again. And we need to realize that the world is not just about us. There's so much out there, so many people out there that need our help. So Kiwanis is definitely a group to get involved in. So, all right, here comes the fun part. Okay, this is what I like to do. This is what we call the lightning round, or the fun part. Just some quick little questions fired off to Heidi and see what she comes back with. One, your famous Kiwanis project. What would you say?
Breakfast with Santa.
Breakfast with Santa. I would have to agree. I've done that. I don't know how many years just standing out there and just watching the kids and seeing the costumes. Holiday dessert, pumpkin or apple?
Apple.
Okay. Food drive or tour drive?
Toy drive.
Toy drive. Thank you. Speak impediment. Best part of being president?
Gosh, I don't know. Just seeing at a higher level all of the membership coming together and supporting the community, and just being able to lead the charge and doing it because of the people in the membership who have given me the same opportunity to lead and grow and develop also. It's just great to see it at a higher level, how we've come together, and it's just a well-oiled machine. We do great things, some new, some old, but I just am there to be the cheerleader, to support and to facilitate and watch the membership do what they do best, which is helping the community.
Last question. Snowball fight or a cozy fire?
Cozy fire.
There you go. You got that right. I'm right there with you. Cozy fire and a little snifter of Bailey's. All right. So today, as we wrap up, let's give Heidi Yeley the applause she deserves, not just for being the president of Ute Park Kiwanis, but for being the glue and sometimes the glitter that holds it all together. She's proven that leadership isn't just about keeping things organized. It's about keeping things alive, vibrant, and a little bit silly. She's the kind of president who can turn a checklist into a comedy routine and a community project into a movement. Heidi, thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep building, keep laughing, and keep Colorado connected. So Heidi, yes, we almost forgot to ask, where can people find information on Kiwanis?
You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and we also have a website all titled Ute Pass Woodland Park Kiwanis.
All right, thank you for that. And we're back with local events happening here in Woodland Park and Teller County. Lots going on for the next couple months. Woodland Park Winter Day in the Park is Friday, December 5th, starting at 3:30. There'll be an elf scramble, candy canes, a petting zoo, and the tree lighting at 6 o'clock, among other fun and festive things. The parade is the next day, December 6th. We have a cookie exchange and game night, December 13th from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Radiant Woodland Park Church. Jazz and Jingle Bells at Ute Pass Cultural Center, December 14th, starting at 7 p.m., featuring the Swing Factory Big Band. They're also having an open mic night, 6 to 8 p.m., December 10th. Yes, we've got a reminder for Breakfast with Santa, Ute Pass Cultural Center, Saturday, December 6th, starting at 8 a.m. Christmas in the Pines at the Pikes Peak Community Center, the Divide Library up there on December 13th, 12 to 3 p.m. Yes, White Christmas is being put on at the Butte Theater. Definitely something to go see, so check online for their availability and matinee times. We have the Woodland Park Art Walk Friday, December 5th from 4 to 7 p.m. Gold Camp Country Christmas Parade happens December 13th at 12 p.m. up in Cripple Creek. Did you know Victor, Colorado is home to two famously haunted hotels, the Victor Hotel and the Black Monarch? There have been reports of eerie encounters, phantom figures, mysterious elevator mishaps, phantom footsteps, voices, and yes, even apparitions. It's been said the birdcage at the Victor Hotel is said to carry more ghosts than guests, and the 1899 fire in Victor may have left more behind than ashes. Some say spirits stayed also. As November fades into December, we carry forward the gratitude of fall into the joy of the holidays. Here in Teller County, the lights get brighter, the stories get warmer, and the Kiwanis remind us that service is the greatest gift of all. Whether it's helping families, lifting youth, or sharing smiles, the season is about giving back. From Thanksgiving tables to Christmas parades, from quiet acts of kindness to community celebrations, we're proud to shine a spotlight on the people who make this mountain town feel like a home. This has been Teller Time, where every season brings a story and every story builds our community. Join us next week as our guest is Shelby Emmert Kephart, co-owner of Snooze Mattress located here in Woodland Park, who will tell us about dream mapping technology. Remember, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants.